Taylor Swift's secret revealed about her plan for single life, telling Wonderland magazine, hey, she doesn't know where life's going to take her, but if she winds up single forever, she would be into living in a cottage by the ocean and painting her days away. That brings us to the big reveal, #1 on the Showbiz Secrets Countdown, the secrets of reality TV, and we are getting them straight from the producers who make all the wild and crazy happen, from The Housewives to The Bachelor. Just how much of reality TV is actually real? Well, with me tonight, I got the pros. In New York, I have Mona Scott-Young, the creator and executive producer of the hit VH1 shows Love and Hip Hop and The Gossip Game. With me tonight from Atlanta, reality TV producer Carlos King. He's worked on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta and Bravo's Housewives series. They are a wealth of knowledge. Great to have you both here.
Thank you.
Thanks for having us.
All right, Mona, let's fire this off because, you know, it is tough to believe that all this drama that we always see day after day on reality TV is the real deal. So what is the secret, Mona, on a scale of 1 to 10, how much of it is actually staged?
Well, listen, I can't speak for all the other shows. I can only speak to the shows that I produce. The only thing that we control is where the conversations take place. But everything that's said during those conversations, everything that transpires, as far as what they do, that is all them, 100%. There are no scripts. We are not telling them what to say or do.
So you'll put them, though, in circumstances or places where perhaps you might get the most drama, I imagine.
Well, what we do is we mine for story, and all of the story that we follow is based on what's actually going on in their lives, going on in their heads. So, of course, we want the most compelling stuff. Nobody wants to tune in to watch someone watch paint dry.
That's
so
true.
When they talk to us about the things that are going on in their lives, of course, those are the things that we tap into.
Yeah, that doesn't make it past the pitch meeting, the reality show about paint drying. But Carlos, you've worked on some of the most dramatic shows. You've worked on the Real Housewives franchise. We see all those crazy fights like this one on the Real Housewives of New Jersey.
You get out of here. This is my fashion show.
You can't even talk. You're so drunk and high.
I start to get text from one of Trace and I's mutual friends.
Something shady's going on.
This is the calm before the storm.
You're disgusting. You're scum.
You're calculating. You think, how can I hurt?
You set me up purposely now. You are nothing. I play with the big boys.
Always good times with the Housewives. Now, Carlos, I want the insider scoop here. We've heard stories of producers actually standing off camera, behind the scenes, egging the ladies on to duke it out. Is this true?
That is so not true. You know, as producers, it's our job to really get story out of these women. And when these women are arguing, they're fighting, that's something that we have no control over. You got to understand, we're shooting more than 12 hours a day. So a lot of these women are, you know, irritable. They're kind of upset that they have to have this conversation with one of their co-stars. So when the fight ignites, it's us standing behind the scenes protecting ourselves. We're not behind the scenes pulling the strings in terms of what's happening.
Now, do you ever get in there, though, Carlos, and actually have to pull them apart at some point in stuff that we don't actually end up seeing on TV?
Well, you saw some on TV.
Well, I'm shaking my head because Carlos and I actually work together, and there is one instance in particular where Carlos physically picked up one of our cast members and carried them off the set. So, absolutely. I mean, it's not something that we're supposed to do. It's not something we advocate because you don't want anybody in harm's way. But you gain a relationship with these women, and you care about them, so you don't want to see them hurt themselves. And so, yeah, half the time you do end up throwing yourself in the way.
And of course, sadly, you're saying this, Mona, and I'm thinking that's the stuff that people want to see. They want to see the producers stepping in, breaking down the wall, and carrying somebody off. But on the show Love and Hip Hop, like other reality shows, Mona, the cast members are just open books. I mean, that's what you're looking for. You don't want people holding back. The controversies, of course, keep coming. Let's take a look at the upcoming season, which is all set to premiere on April 22nd on VH1.
Oh, Lorraine May, Daddy's home.
I need to speak to you. Hey, Maid. I see you got on your maid outfit like you always do.
This bitch want to call me a maid and you not going to say.
And there you go. Look, Mona, we know casting is the key for reality success. How do you find people like that who are just willing to, you know, put it all out there, say it is what it is, and just go ahead and let the cameras roll?
Listen, it is all about casting, meeting these people, talking to them, getting to know them, and making sure that they're going to be open, honest, and willing to just bare their lives for the camera. A lot of my cast are just gifts from the reality gods. These are, you know, just dynamic, charismatic people who are willing to let it all hang out for the camera. And that's basically what it boils down to at the end of the day. Just people who are willing to live their lives for the world to see.
Yeah, and not fake it, because I'm guessing you guys can sniff out a fake in a heartbeat, and that just isn't going to work.
And it's not only the producers who can sniff out a fake, it's also the audience as well.
Audience,
I think you have to.
And the other cast members. I do need to leave it there, but Mona Scott Young, Carlos King, it's been great talking to you guys. I really appreciate it.